Okay, what is up, my Capricorn? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, so I gotta slow walk this. I don't want this reading to be long at all, but I'm a little tired, bro. Okay, and I feel like I could be catching somebody when they're just waking up, or this could be representative of a busy month, friend. Okay, I'm picking up on a little bit of a busy month. Okay, what do I want to say to you guys? First of all, protecting your peace is going to be major the month ahead. All right. I know I have more of a serious tone with y'all. It might be because I just woke up not too long ago, but I'm picking up on something in you guys' energy. And I don't know if, like, some of you guys may struggle with depression. You might even struggle with seasonal depression. There could be something that goes on or has went on in December over the years, and maybe this is like one of those months where you get a bit anxious, triggered, okay? But I don't know, I'm picking up on a transition. There is a collective that I think, let me look at my stuff. There is a collective that I really think you guys need to watch. And if you've already watched it and it was hitting for you, like, this is confirmation. Is it the what do you need to know? It might be the what do you need to know. Yep. So I recently did a what do you need to know right now, and it was a collective. I do believe there's a message there for you. So before I get into everything, my channel messages, I don't know why, friend, I'm seeing a lot of business events or note taking. Like, this might be a big month for journaling, writing stuff down, getting organized, okay? It's crazy because I'm seeing a split in energy. It's like there's one half of you that feels like it could be emotionally unsettled, like healing from something, trying to let something go, still reminiscing about something that might have been painful, still dealing with a little bit of that residue from that breakup. It's not fully healed. It's like you're not fully out of it. You're still kind of in it, all right? Dang it, friend. But it's time to let go, friend. It's time to let go. I think that's a big message for y'all, Capricorn. Something here needs to be let go. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying that the pain or the irritability or the sadness is going to go away in a day. No. Somebody here is being asked to make a decision to move away, get out of Dodge, okay? Remove yourself from that environment, close out that chapter, and go move forward to heal your wounds. You know, this is almost like, let's say if I was in a location and that location was abusive, this is somebody being asked to stop trying to fight to fit in this environment, stop trying to fight for attention in this environment, for this person's attention, for this organization's appreciation, for their validation. Stop that. Absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. We got to remove ourselves out of that mindset, okay, because it's almost depleting you. I'm seeing, and not Mr. Rager coming through, the song Mr. Rager, Mr. Rager. So you guys, that lets me know that whatever you guys are heading into, especially come 2026, this is big energy depending on the decisions that you make this month. You are being asked to close out some chapters. Your angel number is 1010. That gives me closing one door, opening another. That gives me new beginnings, okay? A lot of wisdom, guidance, potential for success. I'm gonna have to walk through this energy. And right here, I'm lighting my, what is this called? Centronella? Yeah, friend. Was this the group where I just instantly felt like I had to light this? If that's the case, I wonder if y'all are asking, or you're being asked to cleanse your environment in some type of way, to purify, protect, cleanse. There might be some people that need to get the fuck gone. It's just so interesting how y'all and Virgo's reading came through, because I see really good energy surrounding, like, going on dates, okay? Your partner being more into you, more on you. That might get on your nerves a little bit for some of y'all, where it's like, this is not the month where you want to be all smothered. But I'm not gonna lie, your partner I feel like they're going to be very attracted to you. I'm also seeing someone's partner looking sexier this month, okay? I'm seeing business relations, okay? I'm seeing partnerships coming together, proposals. I'm not going to lie with that Ace of Pentacles. There could be a proposal. There could be a proposal to date, planting a seed, getting something started. There is a new beginning here. And I do feel like it is starting in December. It's just, you're not going to be able to fully just grasp the greatness, okay, of this energy coming in because you're in transition. All right. So just know when you're moving through this and when you're feeling a little like, ugh, it's a part of the process. Okay. Right now, what you need to be focused on, Capricorn, is getting everything in line so that come 2026, friend, we have a fresh, clean slate without blockages, okay, without these menacing characters. I'm not gonna lie, friend, really quick, and when I say this, because I know that was a weird segue, although I was getting like more dates, okay, you guys are looking very attractive, okay, a lot of prospects, okay, a lot of people looking at you, a lot of people wanting to come near you. But it's funny because some of y'all just don't need that right now, or you're just not on that right now. You're like, I have bigger fish to fry. But you know, if you have time, you know, be open to going out and doing something that, you know, maybe a little bit romantic, even if it's not with other people, maybe with yourself, taking yourself out on dates, you know, beautifying yourself, okay, a tune-up. What do you need at this time in order to help uplift yourself through this transition? Even if it's not related to a specific person, this could just be, like I said, seasonal depression. What can you do at this time to help push you along and kind of ride this wave so that you can get to the other side? There's a lot here. But let's start with the postcard. I know y'all see that up there. I don't know why, but I was being told to pull you guys an ancestor message. So this is from the ancestors. So there could be some big things happening around you. Just know that your spiritual team is here, okay? Dearest you, this could be a brother. Anyway, dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, Capricorn, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. This is my first time reading this. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Capricorn, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours, and that's what I think is going on right now. And I know it might be frustrating, but it is what it is. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. So they want you to focus on the steps forward and less on getting distorted by this Five of Cups energy. I'm not saying don't feel those emotions, don't acknowledge them, but there's a level of don't get stuck in a rut. Keep pressing forward, even if it's very like in practical ways. Pragmatic expansion, okay? Slow and steady, but remaining the course. I'm seeing a lot of that. So let's go to the channel messages that I wrote down, and then we'll get into everything else. Yeah, y'all had a lot. So it almost came to me like something about writing things down would be very beneficial. So that sun in reverse was a little concerning, but let me just tell y'all real quick. There's multiple ways I could read that. Of course, I could read it as delays, a negative mindset, maybe even lack of confidence, okay? You might be having a hard time finding inspiration. If that is the case, again, I want you to look around at your environment. Where in your environment is there too much conflict, drama, and discord? Okay, do you have to be a part of that? How can you remove yourself, all right? I also feel like with that Sun in reverse, this can talk about just, again, a lack of confidence, you know, inner conflict, okay? I'm not gonna lie as well. Let me just name stuff that's happening here, because some of you guys, there's a lot going on. So I was also picking up on a group project, like there could be some tension within a group project or arguments. I don't know, friend. I'm gonna be honest, some of you guys, you're not meant to be a part of the group, and you're gonna realize that, or you're not meant to be a part of a couple or a dynamic. This is actually a good time for you to go at it alone. And if you're gonna lean on anybody, it should be on your own, I don't even want to say on your own understanding, but on God's understanding. Okay, but low-key, high-key, also what you understand in those moments of hermitude. And what I mean by hermitude, taking time for yourself. I'm not gonna lie, friend, this just might not be the month. I'm not saying that you're not gonna go on dates and have these events and maybe have these flings and XYZ, but something here is saying it's time to go at this alone, friend, with that Two of Cups in reverse. It's time to get your mind right for you. It's time to focus on self. It's time to reflect. It's time to meditate and be in your own thoughts for once, okay? You need a second. I'm getting like, I need a minute, okay? Especially if you're finding yourself, because I see big things for you, Capricorn. Some of you guys are meant to expand in career. There's big things happening. There's blessings. There's good news. I see that here with this Eight of Wands, okay? There's a propelling forward happening. But for whatever reason, whether it's mental health related or just prior events, history, whatever the case may be, it almost feels like something here is hitting your solar plexus. Like it's dimming your willpower, okay? It's making your confidence feel a little bit low. It's making you question yourself. Or this could just be, honey, you could be running low on energy. It's like, P, like, it ain't even that. A bitch is just tired. A bitch is just tired, okay? I need y'all, please, friend, because, and I'm not here to go into the exacts, but friend, I'm telling you, you have so much more, okay? Get this parasitic shit out of your energy. There is a parasitic motherfucker in y'all energy. Let me just pull on that real quick, because I'm about to give y'all a message, and then here it comes. Yep, let me see. Oh, I think I wrote it in my notes, actually. Yup. Okay, actually, so let me pause. I know I'm skipping ahead. I'm gonna come back to that because I did write it in my notes. So, boom. Let's take it from the top, because girl, yeah. And you know, only take it if it resonates. So when we talk about the 7th house, that's the main house that's going to be activated for you guys. Like even right now when I'm talking to y'all, I feel like I'm supposed to, it's almost like I got y'all in training, or like I'm passing the torch in some type of way. There's like hella responsibility. Like y'all should see my stance right now, how I'm sitting in my chair. It's almost like we're at a business meeting, okay? Like that's kind of what it's giving. My legs are crossed. So anyway, relationships, marriage, business partnerships, open enemies, okay? I want you, and I'm not saying that your 7th house placement is Taurus, right? If it is, you know, hey, that's more confirmation. But I want you guys to look up on Google. Actually, I'm gonna look it up. Let's do it together. We got time. Open enemies. Because I was gonna say whether you have Taurus in the 7th house or not, or Venus, basically. I want you to look up, because something about how that placement, it's like that placement, that's how it's playing out for you as far as open enemies. So let's see, open enemies, 7th house, Taurus. In astrology, the 7th house in Taurus indicates that open enemies are likely to be perceived as someone who disrupts stability, security, and peace. This can manifest as a rival who is stubborn, materialistic, and look, I wrote that down, materialistic, or who threatens the individual's sense of comfort and routine. Enemies might not be overtly aggressive, but their actions could be seen as destabilizing, causing disruption to what is perceived as a peaceful and secure environment. Exactly, friend. You don't need that right now. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can do what the fuck you want. Living. Yeah, I do what I want. Something here, you do have more control than you're giving yourself credit for. Get them gone if it's a person, okay? Especially if they're fucking with your vision, your foundation, and your stability. Like, we're fucking adults right now. We don't got time for that. That's for somebody. Now, that's my notes. So I also wrote agreements, contracts, sexual passions, divorce, residence in foreign lands, impotency, desire in the kidneys, okay? So this could be a great month to purify. Inwardly, like with the body, but also outwardly. It's like a filtration system, extraction, okay? What needs to go, what needs to stay, what needs to be sacrificed? Okay, where have we been in limbo, Capricorn? It's time to cut it off. Whether that's a person, place, thing, habit, I don't know. Sit with yourself. So I put completion of contracts. Yeah, somebody here could be wanting to move, or you're ready to go. Maybe you want to buy a house. I see good things here, friend. It's like I see the seed being planted. I see like your fruits coming in. Your hard work will be paying off. It just feels like there's something that you could be going through right now that is making maybe what I'm saying like, P, does it really matter? Does it matter? It does, friend. It does. Okay, get yourself out that rut. Oh, this is where, okay, so this is where we get into this masculine energy. Okay, I don't know who the fuck this is, but let me tell you. So I did say completion in contracts, validation, profitable connections will be coming in, friend. Somebody that has a nonprofit, it will be successful. The name Anthony came in, and then all these men name came in, and then all of a sudden I just got like something was like intrusion alert. So the name Anthony came in, the name Carl, and the name Reggie, and then it just went, it was like, stop. And I was like, oh, and then I wrote an arrow and I put obsessive male. It almost took me to this obsessive male and the name of S. The name that they gave me was Stephen or Stephen. That may resonate for some of you, but how it was coming through, and I don't want nobody to be scared, but I don't know. There could be some competition. If you know you're in a partnership, or whether it's romantic or platonic with a masculine, I don't know. This could even be a marriage. Friend, because why am I seeing like a wife and a husband? I'm not saying that you guys have to be straight, but you know, just stay with me. I'm seeing a wife and a husband who are both successful, or maybe the wife could be making more money than the husband, or this could just be a season where she is, okay, foot to gas, like really making strides in career. And it's like this masculine energy, or this, it's coming through as a man. This man is very irritated, okay? I was also seeing like heavy conversations and arguments over financial issues, okay? So some of you guys, your partner's gonna be all over you and you're like, this is not the month where I wanna be touched on. I don't know. But then another part of this, I don't know, friend, there could be some arguments that arise due to financial constraints, or just someone else's idea of how finances should be spent, your versus your idea. This could even be in business. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be like arguments within, like if there's a group project or some type of group, I don't know, like I'm thinking of like an organization. I'm seeing like a business table. I just don't like this masculine's energy, because something about them is very obsessive when it comes to you. And they could be saying one thing, but the motive behind what they're saying is not that. So this could be that open enemy, all right? Whoever this is. Let's get some signs. What's this person's sun sign? Oh my gosh. This person could be an Aries with a nice body. This person could be a Gemini, Virgo. Y'all could work together. Sibling energy as well. They could live close to you. We also have Scorpio. Okay, one more. A Scorpio that works in real estate, or like you guys could work with other people's money. And then Sagittarius. Yeah. You know what song just came through to me? I don't know if y'all ever watched The Prince of Egypt, but there's a song where it's like, you're playing with the big boys now. And like in the beginning, They go over all like the deities and the goddesses. I don't know, like it's like, I don't know. So there's something coming through here. Let me sit with it, friend. Because when I even think of that movie, Prince of Egypt, I'm gonna have to watch that again. It's like Moses and then the Pharaoh. It's like the Pharaoh was not accepting the power or like what Moses was bringing to him. He could not accept that there was another God, that there was someone greater. So you have a lot of potential, friend, and I just want you to be careful, okay? Especially if you guys are with this person, like this is someone you're married to and you don't want to divorce them, because maybe this isn't a toxic connection. It just feels like maybe something is getting lost in translation this month. You know, it could just be one of those months. I don't know. Mars could be transiting something, and it's causing some disruption within relationships, okay? This too will pass for some of you. Some of you guys, it's like this will pass. They're just going through, they're just stressed, especially if you know you guys have been a little tight on money. Others of you, it ain't gonna pass. And if this is like a boss, a workplace, an environment, a toxic partner, and you know, you would already know this would resonate because you've already been thinking it. It might be time to separate, take a break, separate that money. I'm getting something about a prenup. I'm getting something about dividends. Get your own bank account. I don't know if there's been a lot of joint. There's something here where it's like y'all have joint assets, but it's like it's time to separate those. And this doesn't just feel like it could be in a love dynamic. It does feel like a business partnership. Some of you guys are going to be coming to the conclusion that it's time for you to go at this solo. You need to muster up that strength, friend, because this business partner or this person that you're thinking about going into business with, they're doing more harm than good. You just don't need it, okay? They could be fucking up the money. It's like they're getting all upset. They're blaming you, but it's like really they're not holding up their end. It's like, no. Whatever this is, get rid of it, okay? So let's keep going. Yes, I was seeing commitment, marriage, competitive wins. Yes. Very thorough with decisions. You're going to be very thorough with decisions, or you're being asked to be that way. I was seeing this. If it's not y'all, there's someone in your family. I'm getting a lot of ceremonies, weddings, or events. You could be an event planner, but especially your second born might be bringing in a child, or there's something going on with your second born. They could be going through a glow up this month. And I'm talking about like your children could be older. Like I'm talking to someone whose children are older, because I was seeing like a marriage, an announcement of a baby. And then I was also seeing like someone going through a phase where like they really smelling themselves, but they wanted me to just tell you guys that so that you're aware and that you could be of help, especially if this is a teenager. You know, have a little bit more patience with them. They're going through a glow up. Help their confidence. You know, lean on each other. Build their confidence right now. You could probably learn something, because it almost feels like someone that could be, it feels like a child. Your child may give you some type of inspiration this month, okay? Do not beat them down while they are confident. That's for somebody. I also wrote down boss, delegation of tasks. So this could be a great month for you to delegate tasks to people. Stop taking on everybody else's shit, okay? It's not your job. You do your job and that's it, and let everybody else do their job. It's like Capricorn, if you're sitting back, you're not saying nothing, you're trying to keep the peace, absolutely not. Hold people accountable. They have to do their job. If you just became a boss in a workplace, and yes, I get it, it could be a little bit uncomfortable to have to reprimand, but you have to reprimand. You're the boss. Okay? People have to understand that there's consequences to their actions. Period. Second born, married or having a child, attractive partner, many suitors, new creative ideas. Okay, advancement in employment. Oh, okay, this is another thing. This is a side message. Okay, don't laugh, friend. Your maternal grandmother, okay? If she is still living, or even if this is an ancestor, I really feel like this person could possibly still be living. Very charming. They're going to be getting a lot of attention this month as well. I don't know why, friend, this was coming through. they want you to get them a gift. I don't know if it's their birthday, but there's something here about get them a gift, whether it's for Christmas or if they're a Sagittarius and this is their birthday month. They want something that's it falls under the Aquarius-esque nature, okay? So maybe they like very unique items. That would be something that you know about them. Like they could collect certain things, but more so I was getting like some unique silver jewelry, but really I was getting technology. If you have a maternal grandmother that is still living and they constantly talk about, I don't know, a Kindle or this watch that they want, whatever this is, go get it. It's going to be the perfect gift. Okay, that's for somebody. Okay, so we got that out the way. Yeah, so let's talk about this. So yeah, you guys, I see a new beginning for you. It just feels like there is some rubble that we're getting through, okay? And your advice in order to really get through this, pragmatic, okay, steps. Diligent hard work. If you're struggling with confidence, I need y'all to really get into that Knight of Pentacles energy, okay? This is a lot of like staying steady, committing to it, okay? You committing to this, you committing to the success, you committing to this goal is going to help you come out of this funk, especially if some of you are just not feeling confident enough. Slow and steady, okay? Tapping in, pulling in on that strength while also moving at a good pace that's not rushing you, but it's also not stagnating you, is going to help put you back in this, it feels like this upright Leo energy, okay? Because it's funny to me how we got the sun in reverse, but then we have the strength card upright. So you guys are really going to have to, you know, tap into your courage and really just muster up that strength to keep going this month. And I'm telling you, there are going to be great things that come out of this, okay? Good news surrounding travel, work engagements, some type of opportunity. This could even be regarding money coming in, all right? Let me see. Yeah, friend, it's funny because whatever I'm picking up on, I don't know, it just feels like this might not be the month where you want to be bosom buddies with everybody. You got serious shit to do. You have enough going on, so protect your peace by all means necessary, all right? I do feel like you're in transition. You are being asked to let something or somebody go. However, it's a process. And when I say what I'm about to say, I'm really not trying to tell y'all what to do. But how it's coming through from your spiritual team is, okay, we're going to give you everything that you need in order to make your decision about whether you want to stay or leave, okay? Even though you're being pointed to leave, whatever this is, whether it's a mindset, person, place thing, you know, we're going to give you everything that you need, all right? But if you decide that you want to bring this with you in 2026, totally up to you. But there's something here where it's like you don't have to bring this with you into next year, and you probably really shouldn't. I don't know what this is, but they're like, you shouldn't. What is this that they're being asked to consider not bringing into 2026? Who the hell is that? Neptune. Friend, who are we being a little bit delusional about? Okay, so this can talk about delusions. This can also talk about heartbreak. This could also talk about the people that are causing that heartbreak. This could also talk about escapism, habits surrounding escapism. There could be a level of you coming to some type of realization that in some way, shape, or form, you abandon yourself in a situation most recently. Something here is like you're healing from it, but the more you think about it, it's like you're becoming jaded. You're becoming like mad. It's like, you know that moment when you find out someone was like playing on your top, and it's like, ooh. It's like you get sad, but then you get mad because it's like, how did I miss that? And then you go into this like major like uproar of just fuck everybody, you know? I feel like that could be happening, you know? Which is why create a sacred space for yourself, because you don't want to just be lashing out at people, but you also want space and time to be able to process this accordingly, because you got shit to do. That Ace of Pentacles, girl, I hope I was at 29 minutes. I'm gonna be pissed if I lost that clip. But that Ace of Pentacles, I'm telling you, I'm getting new beginning, new ideas. I heard we found love in a hopeless place. You found love, you found happiness. You're gonna really be shocking yourself. Do the work now. Take the time to yourself that you need to now. You might even be wanting to do a fast this month for clarity. But look at that. Going from the 10 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. This was bottom of the deck, top of the deck energy. That's big. The illusions are lifting this month, friends. So I need you to pay attention. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be easy, and it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but this is helping you, and it's happening for you so that you can see what has to go and what can stay. Because they want you to stop wallowing in self-pity, stop blaming yourself. It's one thing to be dealing with past trauma. You know, we all have certain things that we got to reflect on, but it's another thing where it's like, are you dealing with this in a way where it's actually helpful or it's hindering you? Because they don't want you to be stuck there. They want you to feel it, alchemize it, press. Use it to your advantage. Feel it, alchemize it, press. You know, and some of you guys are getting stuck, and they don't want you to do that, and you're getting angry. And it's like this wheel of rumination. Intentional pauses will be very, very beneficial for this month. Be very intentional with your time. This is giving very responsible. And some of you guys might not have been in this energy for a while. Be intentional with your time, with your fruits, with what you're building. Laser focus, okay? Protect your peace. Focusing on the things that you are actually thankful for and not the things that have betrayed you is going to be very important this month. Do not forget all that you have in front of you, because I feel like there's been a certain events, people, places, and things that can distort your reality of who you are, what you're capable of, and what's next for you. So do some practices around gratitude. Look into like gratitude practices or gratitude meditations. So your advice overall is so there will be some moments this month where you have to make split-second decisions, okay? Be courageous in doing so, but let go. Be intentional. Take intentional pauses. Embrace the new, okay? Replenish your soul. You might even want to be leaning more. I'm seeing you lean more on spiritual teachings and spirituality, God versus other people and what they got to say. This is a real big time for you guys to heal and press through these emotional blocks, okay? Healing the past trauma, but in a healthy way. And the people that cause this trauma, that's another thing. For some of y'all, they cannot be around during this time for your healing process. I do feel like someone is being asked to be cut off. I can't remember if I asked this, but let's see. Who does my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Who do they need to cut off? We have a Cancer, Sagittarius, so that could be a mother, maybe even a father. Okay, Sagittarius again. We also have Aquarius. Okay, there could be a friend up in the mix, someone that you go to school with as well. And we have Cancer again and Aquarius. Come on, friend. Come on. I need y'all to pay attention. I need y'all to pay attention. Okay, those were like the same damn cards that came in. Okay, this is a great time to reflect inwardly. All right, it might be a little bit lonely, but I'm telling you, you need this time to yourself. Take advantage. Now the last card that I do want to go into is this Knight of Swords. I just want to see what this says. Haste, streamlined decision-making, intelligence, wit, determination, saving the day, the pursuit of excellence, ambition, being assertive, success. Be assertive, you guys. Okay, be strong. I don't know what's going on here, but I just feel like I have to tell y'all, like, stand 10 toes on that. And when you depart, stand 10 toes on that. Messages from my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You have learned the lesson and keep it pushing, period. Period, period, period. Lick your wounds in private. Blocked. Get them gone, friend. True love never has an ending. And it will always be the you for me. Guarded heart. And ready for something new. I do feel like there could be someone that you might want to get away from that could be coming in with a love offer. Maybe even love bombing you. Pay close attention. It's totally up to you. But do you want to go back in that cycle, friend? Totally up to you. Because it seems like your spirit is ready for something new. Let's do better. Let's do better. Let's not invite the enemy in. Because some of y'all, it could be, I don't know, that open enemy is a little too close for me. It's either a partner, someone that you work with, like you guys are working on a project or a common goal, or it could be like a love interest. I don't know. It's weird. So yes, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.